Back when I was 22, I was pretty much a ghost, walking around the streets of Chicago. I was working a dead-end job, and honestly, most days, I didn't see a reason to even get out of bed. The only thing that kept me tethered to the real world was this tiny, hole-in-the-wall diner called Leo's. Leo was this old school guy, always wore a faded apron, and his wife, Martha, man, she had a laugh that could jumpstart a dead battery. Every single morning, without fail, they'd hand me a black coffee and a blueberry muffin. Martha would look me right in the eye and say, "See you tomorrow, kiddo. Don't keep us waiting." That simple phrase, "See you tomorrow," it was my lifeline. It meant someone expected me to exist. But then, one Tuesday, the shop didn't open. Then, Wednesday, nothing. Word got around the neighborhood that Martha had a bad fall. She was in the ICU, and Leo, he was a wreck. He tried to open back up a week later, but he looked like he'd aged 10 years. He refused every check, every GoFundMe, every bit of charity. He was too proud for that. So the neighborhood cooked up a plan. At 5:30 in the morning on a freezing Thursday, a line started forming. By 6 a.m., it was wrapped around the entire block. Construction workers, lawyers, students, everyone was there. When Leo opened the door, he just froze. We didn't want a seat. We just wanted to buy. People were buying 10 dozen eggs, 20 loaves of toast, jugs of orange juice, whatever he had. By 7:15, Leo was completely sold out. He stood there behind the counter with tears hitting the grill because he realized he didn't have to work a 12-hour shift anymore. He could lock up and go sit by Martha's side for the rest of the day. We did that for 22 days straight. Last week, I walked in, and there she was, Martha, back behind the register. She looked at me, smiled that big, beautiful smile, and said, "Told you we'd see you tomorrow." Karma isn't always about a payback. Sometimes it's just the world giving